Oh my gosh, I'm so early! No, I'm not. I'm right on time. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Can I get a sound check before I go too far into talking about things that I want to make sure you guys can hear? And while I wait on that sound check, I will see who all is here today. We have 16 wonderful people hanging out tonight. I see Nerdy, Sailor, hello. Iron Knight is here. Oshi is here, hello. Alan, Karen, Link Nerd, Goofy Boothy, Seema is here. Hello, guys. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. I just got the sound check by Oshi. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And the hearts came in. Friendly reminder for you guys, if it's your first time here or maybe you just need that reminder, to hit the thumbs up for me, first and foremost, but also double check your chat settings. Make sure that that chat over there is set to live chat. It loves to default to top chat. I've just switched mine over so I get all of the messages and none are filtered out. It's just a friendly reminder. And also for people who are watching the stream after it's live, thank you to all my viewers who come back to this channel to watch these streams after they go live. I appreciate the views that you guys give me through that way as well. And I don't forget about you guys either. Oh my god, Visa! What? Already popping up with the super chat? We haven't even made it, like, it's 7:01. How did you just pop that off real quick? Oh my god, what? Iron Knight back to back freaking super chats. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Vizak says, long time no see. I know, I feel like I haven't seen your username in a while. I saw your comment on Laura's video. Looks like we both follow her. Which Laura? Because I follow a couple of Lauras. I follow Laura. Oh gosh, what's it? It starts, her last name starts with an N, but I always forget how to pronounce it. But I follow her, and then I also follow Laura Legends. Which Laura? Iron Knight says, sounds great. I'm home from the con and assembling my Gundam kit. Ooh, which Gundam? Which Gundam? And from what series? Let's see. Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. How are you? My wonderful mod, Sailor Dizzle, is here. She says, hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a great week. Don't forget to hit that like button. Absolutely. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Chris is here. Hello, Chris. Scarlett is here saying, I love your shirt. If you don't mind me asking, where did you get it? Okay, so I know I've wore this tank top a few times on live streams. It's pretty old by now, but you know what? It's from Hot Topic, like years ago. They had like a whole collection. Well, I don't want to say a whole collection. I think they had a t-shirt like this and maybe some shorts and the tank top. And I only got the tank top, and it's kind of crop-ish. A little bit, like it's kind of like here, I'll back up. It's kind of like a shorter tank top with little heart buttons, but I got that at Hot Topic many years ago. I want to say at least 3 years ago, so unfortunately it's not available anymore, probably. But it is one of my favorite. Like, it's total, like, pastel vibes. I love pastel colors. In fact, I was kind of noticing, I feel like my nails kind of match the tank top. I didn't even plan that, of course. Like, I got these nails done yesterday from my girl, Sugar Coated by Ashton, my wonderful nail tech. She actually has just learned this technique of creating 3D flowers out of gel. So she made that little charm on both of my nails. And then you guys will never guess what the color is that we're using. So you're noticing that it's a pastel pattern on my nails, but it's not polish. I brought the Winx, the show Winx. They collaborated with ColourPop, I think a few years ago, and we used the eyeshadows from the Winx ColourPop palette to do this. She just kind of dabs it on and then seals it. Oh my god, Michelle Marshall send a super chat. Hi Brooke, love your outfit. You guys are so sweet, because this literally is just my I don't care what I'm wearing outfit. Like, nothing, like, these shorts are so old. The drawstring has been missing from them, but they're so cute. Like, I can't throw them away, even though they have holes in them, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. Like, I've had, well, here, trying to jump up. You guys are so nice. I'm literally just bumming it, and you guys are like, your outfit is cute. Thank you. I feel like even the pastel colors of this tank top is starting to fade from how many times we've washed it. And I just, you know, sit at this computer in it and just soil it all day. No, I'm kidding. You guys are sweet. Thank you. And also Sailor Mikey's into super chat. Thank you so much, you guys. Sailor Mikey says, hi, Ochi. Hi, chat. You look beautiful today. Thank you. Wow, you guys are just coming in with the compliments. Just made my day, because I really didn't feel like it did anything special. I'm not even wearing a full face of makeup. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I hope, and I appreciate it. Compliments do go a long way, and thank you. What is everybody up to? What have you been up to? It has been so hot here in Kansas. I'm, of course, living for it. I will say, though, and I don't think that this is like something that everybody can say, but I live in the Wichita, Kansas area, and that's like right in Tornado Alley, and May is typically our most active month as far as like extreme weather, especially like with strong storms, wind, hail, naders, all of that. And we have not had a lot of that in my area where I live. Now, I know that my state, Kansas, has had a lot of like thunderstorms stroll through, but for some reason, my house where I live has been missing all of it. So we haven't had any storm damage. And like I said, May is supposed to be the most active month here for where I live, and I feel like we just skated on by, and I'm going to knock on wood because, you know, May's not over yet. We have a few days left. Can you believe Memorial Day is next Monday? Oh, time is flying by. Do you guys have Memorial Day plans? I feel like I'm all over the place. But then again, I always feel like I'm kind of talking to myself sometimes, but I got to remind myself, read the chat. Read the chat. You guys are saying that you love my nails. Thank you guys so much. Sailor Queen is here. Hi, Sailor Queen. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you guys again. Hope all is well. Miss you. We miss you. I finally came back home from seeing the Super Live in New York City, and it's awesome. Yes, the Super Live is so good. You guys have been trucking through my Super Live review. I think I told you guys the whole review was an hour and 37 minutes long as one unedited raw clip. I clipped it down to 52 minutes. And I've been working through those 52 minutes, adding in post-production, adding in overlays of text, images, and of course, footage from what I was allowed to film of the venue and the last 5 minutes of the Super Live. And I am at the 20-minute mark, completely done from the first 0 second to 20 minutes. I've got that timeline completely done. So what's 50 minus 20? That's what? 30, 40, 50. There's 30, right? So I have 30 more minutes to go through, and I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it's there. Like, I'm almost there. I'm not giving up on this. I haven't forgot about it. I've been working really, really hard on it to make it so, like, you guys would want to watch all 52 minutes of me just talking about the Super Live, my review, my try-on, fan reviews, about the merchandise and everything, because I don't want people to get bored of it. So I'm, you know, trying to make things interesting and adding like little things that, you know, catch your interest on the screen. But I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Sailor Queen. I kind of went off and talked about my review video, piggybacking off of your comment there. Karen says, I hear ColourPop has a Lilo and Stitch makeup collaboration. That's probably true. There, a lot of brands are collaborating with Lilo and Stitch right now, or bringing back the Disney show because of the live action that's coming out. Catching up on the chat. Richard Ash did say, I've been working on a research paper all day. Oh my gosh, Richard Ash, I hope you get an A on that research paper, because it sounds like you're working hard on it. Serena Silvercrest says, it's been raining cats and dogs here in Toronto. Ooh, do you guys get, and I'm not really familiar with Canada weather other than you guys get a ton of snow. Do you guys also get severe storms as well? Sailor Vita says, Brooke, you should come check out lovefitnessapparel.com. They have some shorts and takes I think you would love. You know what? Thank you for saying that, Sailor Vita, because I feel like I need to buy some new stuff like this. I have so much that I've just, I don't know. There's just some pieces of clothing that you really like and you wear it a lot, and it just goes through wear and tear, you know, as the years go by, as you launder it a lot. And I think I need a wardrobe refresher. But then again, my husband's gonna be like, Brooke, you need to get rid of some stuff first, and I can't let go of this stuff even though it's missing the drawstring of these cute shorts. And you know where I got these shorts from? I need to go check them out too, but let me make a note about that website you said. Love Fitness Apparel. Love Fitness Apparel. I got these shorts from Ardennes. Do you guys remember Ardennes? They used to have a bunch of Sailor Moon stuff. I don't know what happened to them, like, stopping releasing Sailor Moon stuff. They had some of the cutest Sailor Moon stuff. I bought almost every single Sailor Moon piece that they came out with because it was so freaking cute. And we can even go back down memory lane and look at it if you guys are like, I don't know what you're talking about, Brooke. I wasn't around in the Sailor Moon community or cared that much about Sailor Moon merchandise when the Ardennes stuff came out. I mean, they came out with the cutest stuff, like a full-on like PJ set that was adorable, right on my style. Wow, why did I look like I was having a stroke there? You know what? That is a fear in my life. Has anybody had a stroke? I do have a friend in her 30s that has suffered a stroke. It's a very real, I feel like realistic fear. Like, it could happen to any of us. Wow, I'm all over the place. That's the Gemini scrambled brain. I could go from one topic to one topic to one topic to one topic to this topic. Got a lot of energy today. Catching up on the chat. Richard Ash says, I heard that Tornado Alley was shifting towards the east. That makes sense, because I think when I looked, like, as far as like the records last year of 2024, the most like tornadic activity was more east. That probably, I need to look into that because I hadn't heard that, but it makes total sense. Makes total sense. Wow, I just lost where I was. I just lost where I was. No, I'm trying to keep up with the comments and I lost it. Okay, I found it, I think. Raphael says New York is back to winter again. I don't like the cold. Why do I feel like New York is always cold? It's just up there in the northeast area. I hope it gets warm for you guys. I wonder how many months out of the year New York is actually like warm, aka tolerable for me to come visit. Sailor Vidizzle says Illinois has been getting hit pretty good with tornadoes in areas that usually don't happen, especially more towards Chicago. And yeah, and that kind of goes in line with what Pack member Richard Ash was saying, that at least where I am in Kansas, Chicago's more east. I know it's northeast, but it is still technically east of where I am. So, be safe. Create like a little grab bag of something to grab really quickly if you know that like a storm is about to hit or something. Nerdy Sailor says, Ochi, what do you think of Sailor Moon Cosmos? So let me tell you right now. When Sailor Moon Cosmos came out last year, I had planned to do a review. I have the whole, it's not like a script, but just like my my thoughts that I wrote out about it, all on a Word document on my computer. And I had planned to film a video review about Sailor Moon Cosmos, and I never got around to it. But I'll just tell you guys, I loved it. I feel like it's the best of the reboot it possibly could have been. It was, and I think I've even talked about what I thought about Sailor Moon Cosmos in a live stream too. I just didn't do like a full-on produced review of Sailor Moon Cosmos, the movies part 1 and 2, but I know I touched on it before, but I'll just kind of tell you since you asked and you may have missed that. I loved Sailor Moon Cosmos. I thought it was the best of all of the reboot anime. I feel like when they started the whole reboot series, Sailor Moon Crystal season 2, season 3, and then Eternal movies 1 and 2, and then Cosmos movies 1 and 2, it consecutively got better. Like, I started to love it more and more as it went on. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. I feel like as movies they are too fast paced for me, but I think that also I'm a little biased because I come from the 90s anime time where they were episodes and we had a lot of character development, and Sailor Stars the Stars manga arc is just such a important arc for Sailor Moon fans, especially outside of Japan. We kind of felt like Stars was out of reach, and just because we didn't get it until Viz dubbed it in 2014, Viz started dubbing the whole series again in 2014. Well, not them again, but we got another English adaptation. You guys know what I mean. But oh my god, I lost my train of thought. What was I trying to say? I was just trying to say, you guys know how like the last arc, the last season of Sailor Moon is just very like iconic to us out here in the West, because it was such a hard to see season, and I feel like that we definitely had high expectations for it, from the pages on the manga to an anime adaptation, and it was just too fast for me. But that's like really my only like basic critique of it. Otherwise, I absolutely loved every part of it. Sorry, that was a little long. Catching up on the chat. Cranberry Jam says, I am currently wearing a Night Before Christmas pajama bottoms that have so many holes, but I refuse to toss them. Okay, thank you for saying that, because sometimes I feel disgusting with some of the clothes that I still hold on to, and it's like, throw this out. Get rid of it. Like, it's so tore up, you can't donate it. Like, you have to actually get rid of it. And yeah, there's just, you know what's comfy for you. You know what you feel good in, and it's like, I'll never find that same comfort level again. We'll be gross together. Michelle Marshall says, I wish Hot Topic would come out with Sailor Moon dresses. I tried on dresses from them and they fit so well. I'm short. They fit well. I'm short and big in the bust area. Yeah, I always love dresses. I would say yes, especially during the warmer months. Bring it on. Shell says, my brother had a stroke when he was 39. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope he survived, and I hope he's okay now. I know like you can survive strokes, but that is definitely a fear of mine. I always feel like that or heart attack is what's going to take me out. I don't know. I just got these fears, and I hate even talking about it. It's such a anxiety inducing thing for me. Sailor Dizzle says, I ordered a Sailor Moon styling box from the restock, and I got the Moonlight Unicorn Journal. Yes! What else? Oh, can you tell us what else was in your box? Did you get a blanket? So I'm glad to know. Like, what did you think overall, again, of your second styling box? Please let us know. I always love to hear positive feedback about these boxes, because they get crapped on so much, because I believe people just don't understand that they actually are official. So a lot of people go straight to like, these are bootleg, these are scams, like they're just scamming you, but it's actually good items, man. I love it. And that reminds me, I gotta do the unboxing of the one down there. I know I showed you guys, because my streaming fam right here, you guys, I show you guys like way more than I would ever show on like and talk about than on like my heavily produced videos. So this is like a special place here, but I know I showed what I got in my second box from them too, and I was really impressed. I thought the second box was even better, even though I really liked the first box too, because there was just items in there that, like the cat laser toy, I'll never forget. Like, that's gonna be one of my, like, okay, 10 years from now, we're gonna go through and be like the top 10 strangest Sailor Moon items in my collection. And that cat laser toy is going to be in there. It's going to be one of those strange items. Vizak says, I follow a channel from Missouri near St. Louis. She had some intense Midwest weather. Yep, and that's east of me. I think St. Louis is about 6 hours or more from me. So, yeah, totally. Be safe out there, y'all, if you're close to any of that weather that's hitting. Where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? Raphael says, New York has 4 months of summer. Hey, that's pretty good. I mean, I feel like that's about the same here too. Like, it starts getting warm April here in May. So April, May, June, July, August. Oh god, we have more. It's warm all through September. So we have 6 months. So yeah, that makes sense because you guys are more northeast, you know, closer to where it's colder. Oh, it just did it again. Okay, so like when I'm going down in the comments and I start to use my mouse to scroll down, it'll just go to the latest comment. I'm like, no, I'm way behind. So I apologize if I miss a question. It's just because my chat is being kind of freaky like that. Feel free to copy your comment and resend it. And hopefully I'll get to it, but I'm not ignoring you if I didn't answer your question. I'm trying to get to everybody. Cranberry jam. I was waiting for you to post a review video. I also agree. It's the best of the new stuff. It's so good. Yeah, I just get lazy sometimes, Cranberry jam. And so many people were posting their own review videos. I felt like no one's going to want to watch mine. It's going to be the same thing over and over, I felt like. So I kind of gave up on that. I don't know. I'm trying to be better about getting videos out this year for sure. Mr. Doan, we love you. What doing? He's crying outside the door. Oh, I do want to tell you, for the folks that were here last week on the live stream, did you notice how we didn't hear Mr. Doing? I found out what Curtis does. Hashtag Kurt's crew. When Indiana gets like this and you hear him crying outside that door, and Curtis gets sick of it, and so he lets Indiana in the backyard. And so that's why it was silent and we didn't hear my son crying, because Kurt let him out in the backyard. And we have a fully fenced private backyard, 6-foot fence that Indy stays in, so he's very protected and he has the best time out there, so he loves that. But yeah, that's what happens when you hear him, because normally he would just be doing this the entire time. I know, buddy, loves you. Cranberry jam grows together. Yes, sorry, I'm so behind on the comments. Vizak says, nice Kitsune figure, by the way. Yeah, that's my Pokemon Ninetales back there. He's my good boy. I posted a short form video of him and I am obsessed. That thing right there. This thing right here. And I'm not even having it here because we were going to talk about it today. We totally were not, but since you pointed it out, it is so heavy. This was $64.99. Can you imagine a Sailor Moon figure this size being $64.99? Or even a Luna figure, which is a simpler, you know, like animal figure like Ninetales here. It just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. And it's so heavy. It's like, I think without the box and everything, it's like 15 pounds. In the box, it was 17, but it's huge. And it's got the most beautiful, mesmerizing eyes I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's so cool. I love this so much. Ninetales is my favorite Pokemon. What? Link Nerd? Link Nerd? I need to jump up. Thank you, Link Nerd. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm excited for the office redecoration. Yes, I keep telling Curtis, I'm like, we got to get to it because it is a mess. So the whole idea is, I've got these cabinets behind me. I know you guys have seen them. If you have watched my office remodel video, I kind of go through everything. Raphael! What? Oh my god. So you guys are always so generous. Oh my god. Wow. Thank you. I finally got my 2 special Sailor Moon blankets today. Super beautiful. Neo Queen Serenity. Oh, and I blessed you last week on the full moon. Hey, I'll take it. Bless me whenever you want. Thank you so much. You guys have got me to 82.59, and it's not even like halfway through the dang stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, so the whole plan with this office is I've got there's 2 cabinets here, and right now they've got a plethora of things in them. And I think I got like all my Lion King stuff is in there. What else I got in there? Oh God, it's just really a bunch of crap. I'm not gonna lie. Like, does anybody go through life and like, oh yeah, I love that show, really like that character. I don't really collect the series, but I'm just gonna buy a little something something from it. A lot of that stuff is like that. Like, I have some of the X-Men 97 merchandise, which I love that show. Highly recommend that show on Disney Plus. But like, I just have some random stuff in there, and I feel like I want to bring all of my Pokemon collectibles that I'm keeping and making this like a whole Pokemon display, and anything like super random that doesn't like fit up here with the Pokemon. I've got I don't know how many cabinets they are, but there's a few cabinets in the hallway in the basement that I can put like non-Sailor Moon collectibles in. So I'm gonna just do some switching around, I think, and my Ninetales over here is gonna be displayed, I think, in the back of this area. I think it'll look really cool. But yeah, that's the plan for this room. And I was telling Curtis, like, let's get started. The first thing we got to do is clean it. I think we got to go in like stages. So first thing, I want to clean it really good, dust it, remove things that aren't in the cabinets and dust and all of that, wipe it down. And then I'm going to start taking everything out of those cabinets and putting them in categories. Like, if I'm going to keep it, I'll put it in a bin. If I'm going to sell it at a later time, I'll put it in another bin, because I do need to kind of downsize, because there's no way I can continue on buying how much stuff I have. Like, I just can't. Oh my God! What is happening? What is happening? You guys, it's not even close to 8. Oh my God. Oh my God, Sakuto! Thank you guys so much. Hearts for everybody. Heart. Oh my God. I think I have to be back farther away to do a heart. Let's go. Come on. Yay! Thank you so much, Sakuto. Crop Top Gambit is love. Yes! From X-Men 97. Oh God, I cried so much. I won't say anything in case you haven't seen it, but that show had some shocking moments for an animated show that back in the day used to be for kids, and then they made it kind of extremely adult. Like, it wasn't even like, I was just shocked at a lot of things, not just the deaths that happen, but other things that happen too. Woo! Woo! It was so worth 1741 to give me to 100. Thank you so much, Sakuto. Love that. I feel like I need to do a rewatch of X-Men 97, and just because I'm so great, like, oh, Link Nerd, we filled that tip jar. Yes, we did. Arr, for the pack. Thank you guys so much for being pack members and hanging out, and everybody here just hanging out in the chat too. Like, you never have to tip. Just being here and hanging out is all that's required. What was I saying though? Okay, yeah. So I feel like Sailor Moon, the whole franchise, and what I do for my content creation takes the bulk of my time. Right? I'm always looking for new Sailor Moon news, like hiding on the web that maybe no one. Woo woo! Yes, thank you, pack members. Arr, arr, arr. And also thanks to all 44 of you guys just hanging out tonight. Really do appreciate you. But yeah, no, Sailor Moon takes up the bulk of my time, takes up the bulk of my energy, and so like for other shows and franchises that I do enjoy, I am not in the loop about. So where I was going with that from Sakuto's comment about Crop Top Gambit is, does anybody know, did it get renewed for another season? Because I need it. Please tell me it didn't get canceled, because it was so good. The animation, the way that they updated it, ooh, chef's kiss, chef's kiss, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. I'm gonna do a rewatch because I feel like it's already starting to like slip away from my brain. I don't know, does anybody here have memory problems? I literally watch so much TV, so many shows, so many documentaries, and if I watch a documentary like last month and you say, oh, I've seen that documentary too, I couldn't keep up a conversation about it because I don't remember it. Like, I remember like the basics of it sometimes, but like I don't know what's going on with my memory. And I don't know if that's just me as a person, I just don't hold on to a lot of things. I've had a lot of trauma in my life. I compartmentalize a lot of things, I think, subconsciously. I need therapy, I'm sure, to unlock like why my brain does that. I don't know if anybody knows like what's happening psychologically, if anybody goes through that, with that very like brief description of what I go through. Catching up on the chat. Sakudo says, the only thing that X-Men 97 annoyed me is how much they sped ran some plots. Inferno was too short. Yes, I did feel like there was okay, so I agree with you. There was a couple of really strong, like, wow, powerful episodes. And then we got to a couple of, like, episodes that were just like, what just happened? Like, it happened in the blink of an eye, and we, like, it's like, no, something, it needed more, you know, so totally agree with you. It wasn't perfect, but I think as a whole, it was a very powerful animated show, and I think if you enjoy, like, the X-Men type world, animation, especially more, like, with more adult themes, yes, I think it's a good one to watch. And I also feel like you didn't really need to know, like, I know about X-Men. I watched a lot of it as a kid, but, like, I don't remember, like, everything that happened in X-Men. So, like, I feel like you can start X-Men 97 just with, like, the basics of what you know of these characters, because these characters are so iconic. And even if you watch, like, the live action, you know about these characters. I feel like you can just jump right into 97, just start it and just watch it and be fine. Like, it's good. It's easy to jump into. It's not like, you know, jumping in and watching Sailor Moon Cosmos and not watching anything else of Sailor Moon, or just with basic knowledge that, you know, Sailor Moon was the Moon Princess. Like, you gotta know a little more what's going on with Sailor Moon. Like, but X-Men 97, I feel like you can jump right in. Oh, Travis Parker really is here. Okay. Yes. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Travis, my guy. What did Travis say? Yes. Was optioned for 2 seasons from the start. Okay. Yes. Love that. I forgot. You is a fan too. So Travis in the chat, like, Travis and I, we're buds. We've hung out quite a bit. I met him in Japan first, and then we hung out a lot in Dallas for the Super Live. Well, he went to New York City to also see the Super Live, and I hit him up because I was like, I really regret getting a particular size of the shirt. Can you get me a different size, please? And he was like, absolutely. But he also just got back from Japan and sent me a little extra. And he told me that I could open it up on the stream, and I have not looked at this yet. I did open the shirt. Thank you so much, Travis. But Travis did say, hey, Brooke, enjoy these goodies from Japan. Feel free to open on live stream. I miss you and hope to see you soon. Miss you too. So it's still bundled up on how Travis packed it. We're going to open it up together. Oh, how was Japan, Travis? How was the weather? That's what I want to know, because I'm trying to think. Have I ever been to Japan in May? I've been in Japan in April, I think. Yes. I believe I've been to Japan in April and June, but I don't think I've ever been in May. And I feel like in April it was chilly. It was chilly on the nights. I wonder if May is just perfect, because June can get a little hot. And that's saying something. I love hot weather. I feel like Vicky and I went on the hottest freaking month. But you know what? I was living for it, except when I was going through my food poisoning. Man, being in Japan in the hottest freaking month, and also like recovering from food poisoning, no, absolutely not. That was a bad combo. He's a little Ochi. Okay, so this is a blind bag sticker. I don't even know which one these are. There's been so much, like, blind bag stuff released from the Sailor Moon store. I can't keep up with it. I just cannot. I wonder if I will know what this is. I'll be like, oh my god, this is so cute. Yeah, I don't know what series this is. I know it's probably on the website. This is so cute. And why? Okay, there it is. I was about to say, I was like, why is the cute, like, holographic glitter not picking up? It is so cute in person. I feel like the camera's not, like, doing it justice, and I'm sure Travis would agree. This is so cute in person. It says not for sale. Wait a minute, how did you get this? Travis, I don't know what this is. Is Is this the new thing that you get with your points? How did you get this? I have forgotten. And also, I see Kuapi is here. Maybe she can answer as well, because you guys have been there in Japan and know this. Okay, I need an explanation. What is this? Because when I see not for sale, I'm like, oh, I got something exclusive. Travis, what is this? Is this if you spend a certain amount at the store? Like, do you mark off your point card? I gotta know. Oh, she says season 1 brooch. Yes, the transformation brooch. I still feel like it's got the most boring name. Like, it's just so bad. I used to like nickname it the prison brooch because, you know, she says moon, prison power, makeup, but the true name is transformation brooch, and I hate it. It's the bonus sticker you can get with purchase right now. Is it? Okay, hold on. So is it for if you complete your point card or with a purchase of a certain amount? I gotta know. Sailor Queen says, absolutely loving the transformation brooch in glitter. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So Quappy says it's the sticker is free when you reach a nice purchasing rate. So like if you spend a certain amount, or is it the point card thing? Yeah, freebie when you spend 3,000 yen at the store. It's all random and you can get one of the 5 compacts. No. So that means the Cosmic Heart Compact 1 exists. If anybody, I've been watching Wicked. If anybody comes across the Cosmic Heart Compact, one of these, hit me up. Hit me up, please. But also, I'll take any of them, too, at this point. I would love to own all 5. But now, thanks to Travis, I have the Transformation Bros. Love you, Travis. Thank you so much. And that is not it. I also got... Okay. I got a couple of the embroidered buttons. Let's see who they are. Travis. Okay, you've opened them, so please tell me you got me which one I want. This is a good sign. The Spiral Heart Moon Rod. I love these. These are so cool. Man, why is... There we go. I was waiting for my camera to, like, show the texture. Spiral Heart Moon Rod. Look how nice these are. And then they just have the little safety pin on the back. This always makes me laugh so hard, because, like, when I think of, like, a good pin, I think of, like, the, not like a safety pin thing, but it just seems like, I don't know, so strange, but, love it. Thank you, Travis! Okay, second one. Travis, is it the Cosmic Heart Compact? I can't even tell. Ah! Yes! It's a Cosmic Heart. And look at it in all its glory. Both the S items. My favorite season. Travis, thank you so much. This was so nice. You totally didn't have to give me your little extras, and especially the ones I love. Oh my god. That was so sweet. Thank you so much, Travis. I am going to put this on something that I use a lot because I love this. And you know what the funny thing is? When did these come out? I feel like I might have bought some of these. With Vicky. Is Vicky in the chat still? Okay, so when Vicky and I went to Japan, God, I'm the worst collector. Why do y'all follow me? No, okay. I feel like, you know, I'm just real and raw about all my downfalls and faults and failures. When Vicky and I went to Japan last July, I bought so many blind stuff from the Sailor Moon store, and I have not opened them to this day. It's so much. It's a whole freaking, like, case of it. I'm not even kidding. Vicky, do you remember if these were out then? I think they were. I think this one was, and I know I bought some. Oh, but you know what? I would love to collect some more too, and I would love double Cosmic Hearts because I want to use one and keep one in my collection. So there's no wrong things here. Nope, not at all. Okay, catching up on the chat. Silver Dizzle, I'm so bummed I didn't buy any of those last time. Oh, so they were. Next time I'm stocking up on those embroidered pins. Yes. Oh my god, I want to come back to Japan. I got to get with you soon, so because it's always so fun going with you guys and going with friends and eating so much conveyor belt sushi with you guys. Oh, I just want to be a glutton in Japan again. The food is so good. The food is so good. But you know what? You walk so much, might as well. Might as well. You know what? I justify it by you need energy to walk and push your luggage. Oh, Vicky, remember when we how did we get split up? Was it because our flights can't? No, we went on the same flight. How the heck did we get split up that time when we were going to Neko Neko Inn? I feel like I cannot remember for the life of me, but Curtis and I took the wrong turn and we ended up walking so much farther than we had to. We got lost and it was in the middle of the night and we had just got to Japan and we were freaking tired and it was hot and we were pushing our luggage up freaking steep ass hills. But I can't remember why we were split up though, because we flew on the same flight together. How did we get split up? Oh man, that's my memory going down the crapper. I can't remember certain things. Like I can remember like the fun we had, and of course I will never forget the food poisoning I had. But like, oh man, Travis says, I feel ya. I bought random blinds to get the freebie stickers. Yes, I would have done the same thing because those not for sale stickers, it's like your only chance. You're only in Japan for a certain amount of time. Might as well spend all your money at the Sailor Moon store while you're there. Who knows? One day they might say, oh, the Sailor Moon store is not selling as well. We're closing it down. So I feel like we would have no regrets. I feel like there's never any regrets of how much money you spend at the Sailor Moon store. I really believe that in my heart. Sakuto says blind bags are the worst. I have so many of the keychains that I don't want. Are you serious? People love the blind bags. Like you could sell them easily. Those are easy to do. Oh, it was Laura Legends. Yes, I do follow her. I like her a lot. She's cool. I mean, I'm not really into Jurassic Park as much as she is, but I just think it's cool that like she kind of like she has a passion for it, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's kind of like, I mean, I just feel like we're similar souls. That's me with Sailor Moon. Serena Silvercrest says the small Sailor Moon pins that Hot Topic sold. Some of the pins I ended up breaking on you trying to display them. How were you trying to display them? Oh no. Speaking of those new pins, did you guys see the new ones? Or not the new pins. Speaking of the pins, did you guys see the new ones that are out? And Mango Moji the Hoarder, which I saw was here today. Hello. Love you, girl. Miss you. There's a bunch of new ones right now up at Hot Topic if you guys can find them. Some fans have been sending them in to me so I can use my platform to share to you guys so you guys can be aware. But the latest ones, they look like this. And they have all of the Guardians. I think Kay and Mochi found Uranus and Neptune and Venus, I think. But they're chibis. And then there's also... Where are you, Luna? There's also these Luna ones out right now. So there's kind of a bunch of buttons showing up. It always makes sense to check the button bins at Hot Topic. Mochi! Someone stop her. Someone stop her. Someone stop her. She's in before Ochi freaks out. No! Gosh, she's just making me so mad. Do you guys feel like when I get like uppity, I do this a lot? Because I just like, I'm noticing that it's like my stance when I'm mad, like my defensive position, like. So because it says, I honestly don't remember. I asked Jared, he don't remember either. Oh my god, we're all old people now, and we just don't know what was happening. I don't remember either, but we were hecka separated, and I don't know why. Did you guys have to go do something? Did we have to go do something? And we were like, oh, we're gonna meet you here. I'm like, I don't remember. I bet Curtis remembers if he's watching the stream. Hashtag Kurt's crew. Do you remember why we got separated the first night that we got into Japan and we were all heading to Neko Neko Inn, and it was completely dark as heck. And Neko Neko Inn is in an area of Tokyo that is so quiet and so just like not in an area I've ever been to. It was just like a quiet little Tokyo suburb, it felt like. And we were just a couple of sweating gaijin pushing our luggage up the hill because we were sick of dragging them, and we were like huffing and puffing. I cannot imagine if a resident there looked out their window and saw us. Oh yeah! We should share that, Sailor V Dizzle. Sailor V Dizzle shared this with me. She said her hot topic, I have it in the chat here. So what Sailor V Dizzle's comment is referring to, she's saying that Hot Topic by her is starting to do store pin boards so you can trade your pins. So this is her, oh my gosh, this is her Hot Topic. She sent this to me today, and they're starting to do a pin exchange. So I'm assuming you talk to an employee and say, hey, I brought a pin, I would like to exchange, and then you point like which one you want and swap it out. And I think that's really cool, even though, but I'm assuming like these are for more like blind bag pins. Because you obviously know which one you're buying when you're buying something from the pin bin. I always like to say the pin bin. Pin bin. Pin bin. Wow, 7:44. I'm hungry. I'm hungies. I'm hungies. Shadow Milk _ Cookie Love. That makes me want some sweets. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen your username before. It's very unique and cute. They said, I love your account. I follow you on Instagram. Oh my gosh, well, thank you so much. I hope you continue to follow me on Instagram, but also here too. I post a lot of stuff that you may not see on my Instagram here. Like my long form YouTube videos are here, which are exclusive to YouTube. And then also these lives right here. I go live. Well, I try to go live every Wednesday at this same time every week. And they are just literally just whatever hangouts. Like we talk about everything. We talk about life. We talk about mental health. We talk about Sailor Moon. We talk about Pokemon. We talk about other fandoms and just being a human being living our life on this earth. It's just a little bit of everything. And we would love it if you became a regular here a lot. I'm collecting regs. I'm seeing a lot of the same usernames starting to like be here every week, and I appreciate you guys. We consistently always have around what 30 to 50 people a week. Like it's been a good like little middle area there. I love it. Vzac says the cheapies are the same artwork as a recent Hot Topic mystery pen set. I got 4 of Mars. Ooh. Now I'm trying to wonder like which mystery set that is, because I know I would have blogged about it. So it was a mystery. It was a mystery set. It was a mystery. Hold on. Let me go to the. Oh my gosh, why am I singing this, you guys? And of course I'm not prepared. A surprise. Shocker. Give me a moment here while I load up Sailor Moon Fan Network. Oh my god, where is it? It's not on here. Did I close it out? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Do people still say that? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! When was the last time you had SpaghettiOs? Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know if we can do it, because it is not wanting to pop me up here. And to explain what I'm doing, it has a window capture device on Streamlabs, which is the program that I stream from. And you can usually connect it to a window that you have open, and I have my Safari open. I'm on a Mac, and so we use Safari as our web browser, and it's not popping up as, it's not like finding Safari is open for me to connect to it. So that's kind of strange. Let me see if I can quit Safari and bring it back up and see, because I want to see which pins Vzac is talking about. Okay, let's try this again. Are you gonna show? Are you gonna show? No, you're not gonna show. Window capture device. I said advice. Okay, well, I can't show you, but what I can do is, so they were blind pins. Blind pins. Aha! I found them! I found them! So, I'm gonna take a picture. This is them. Ta-da! Those are the ones that Vizak is talking about. And yes, you're correct. It does look like the same exact artwork. Just as in these were enamel pens instead of like buttons. I'm sorry, I don't know what was going on with my Streamlabs. It was not allowing me to connect. Southern Mikey says, I never get a box lunch nearby my town. I have to go to Glendale and Anaheim for box lunch. How far are those places for you? So I remember we didn't have a box lunch anywhere near me for a very long time. And I'm still shocked to this day Wichita got a box lunch. I remember that was a very fun day when they opened up one here. Mango Mochi the Hoarder. You're going this November? Vicky and Jared are. They invited us, and I'm really hoping that we can go. I'm just like, oh man, I don't want to buy that plane ticket times 2. Oh, but November sounds like the perfect time to go. And I really want to go back to Disney and do the whole Disney Sea Day, because my Disney experience was absolutely ruined by my food poisoning experience. I was so sad because I wanted to do that new Rapunzel ride. Travis says, oh my god, thinking of going back November 1st through 10th. Would be crazy if we're there at the same time. Maybe we can coordinate. So that we are there at the same time, because that'd be really fun. I want to do all the eating together. That's like one of the best things to do. God, I sound like such a foodie, but it's true. It's true. We are foodies. Mikey says, I don't think I'll ever go to Japan. I don't think I'm more of a big fan enough to even take years to plan it out. You don't gotta take years to plan it out, and you don't even have to be a Sailor Moon fan to go. Japan is like such a beautiful country to visit. It has more than just anime, and you don't, as long as you stay in Tokyo, I feel like you don't need to know a lot of Japanese. They cater a lot to foreigners in the Tokyo area, and if you do get like stuck, the translator apps are amazing. But honestly, I have never really had any issues where there wasn't a way to communicate with anybody with any issue. Someone always spoke English to help with any issue. If you just stay to the Tokyo area, you're completely fine if you don't know Japanese fluently, I think. Yeah. Travis Parker Lee says, Fantasy Springs was so good. Yes, we had timed entry for Fantasy Springs. And I got let in, and this was like the day after my food poisoning, and it was so hot. Remember, this is July in Japan. And like, because I didn't eat anything all like the last day, the day before, I just couldn't do it. Like, I was about to pass out in that heat. Like, my body was like, you cannot do this. You cannot do this. So I told Vicky and Jared and Kurt that we had to head back. So Vicky and Jared ended up staying in Fantasy Springs, but I don't think they ended up doing a lot there. But I would love to have like a full day and a full like timed entry at Fantasy Springs. And also for Universal Studios Japan too, for the Nintendo World. Like, I feel like we didn't get to do a lot of the stuff at Nintendo World either, not because of my food poisoning. I was very much cured by then, but we waited in line for like the biggest ride, and it took up like all dang day. So there's a lot of stuff like I want to go back and do for sure. And I also want to go to Hakone again. Hakone is the Mount Fuji area, and I want to get like a ryokan or something with an actual like hot spring, in like a private hot spring in your room. I think that would be so nice and relaxing. And I only went to Hakone one time on a guided tour with Sin, Tara, and Luke, and it was amazing. amazing. And we actually got, they took us up to the little park that's up top on Mount Fuji, and it was to die for. I would love to go back. Do I smell lasagna? Do I smell lasagna? Megan Soto says, my coworker just got back from Japan and her and her hubby did the Mario Kart through the streets of Japan. Oh my gosh. I heard so much bad things about that. Like, and let me know if this is true. I've been told that's illegal, and I've been told like the Japan residents don't like it because it's not supposed to happen, but they do it anyway because it makes so much money off of tourists. But let me know if that's wrong. I don't know. I've never looked too hard into it. But I have heard like a lot of people say like some bad things about it. But it looks fun. I ain't gonna lie, it looks fun. I don't know if I would do it because you're also like on the streets like with cars. I bet it looks a little dangerous. Sailor Benito says, even in the more residential areas, like where Maseo lives, there was quite a bit of English, and the Japanese will use Google Translate to help you. Yeah, I feel like we were pretty good there too, but in the Ichinomiya area where she lives, it was definitely less foreigner friendly than Tokyo. But most people that go to Japan, they don't go all the way out to Ichinomiya. So I think they'll be fine. But like once you become more experienced and more comfortable in Japan, you can do like the other cities that aren't as foreigner friendly, and you would feel like comfortable doing it. But yeah, for your first time, just go to Tokyo and get the feel of it. Learn how to ride the trains and the train systems. We taught Vicky and Jared how to do it, and they're like pros now. But it does take a little bit of like a learning curve, like your first time in Japan. You, it's, you know, it's culturally so different. If you're in Canada or in the United States, like in the Western world, it's culturally so different. And yeah, you just kind of gotta learn the ropes your first time. And I think if you don't know Japanese, Tokyo would be the easiest to go to first time. But it's also easy, I feel like, for anybody to go to. The hard part about traveling to Japan, at least for me, is the money, because it's so expensive. It's so expensive. And it's not that it's expensive in Japan. Our dollar is actually really strong in Japan. But the flights are not cheap. I mean, unless you live in like Hawaii. One of my best friends, Luke, lives in Hawaii, and he can get a flight for like $400, $500 to Japan. But for me, in Kansas, when you don't have a international airport where you have international flights coming in, it is so expensive to get international flights from. It's literally $2,000 or more every time per person for me. And it sucks. And that's really what sets us back a lot, because we don't usually have thousands of dollars to just throw out like that every year to go to Japan. So it's tough. It's tough. That's the tough part for me, is the flights. Michelle says, it's my dream to do Japan Disneyland. I feel like you would love Japan Disneyland. It is so different than the United States Disneyland. Like, the food is different. They cater to different characters at the shops a little bit more than, like a little differently than the United States. They love like the cutesy characters. They have a lot of like exclusive merch only at the parks in Japan, the park in Japan. And it's so fun. And I don't know, I like it a little more just because I love Japanese food more so than like American food. So I feel like the food is better, but that's just me. Travis says, I've been to Japan 4 times solo. I find it to be a very easy country to travel around on my own. Yes, I will say though, Travis, you are very independent, and that is amazing. And if you're independent, that definitely gives you an edge. It took a long time for me. Like, I've been to Japan 7 times, and it didn't really take until like the 5th or 6th time for me until I understood the train systems. I'm a very slow learner. And I will say it took me longer because I was with people who kind of navigated, like the group that I was with just did the navigation. They never like were able to explain it to me in a way that I could understand. And also during the first few times I went to Japan, I was an extreme alcoholic and I was drunk like all the time, and I really couldn't hold on to any information. Like I only cared about getting a road soda and drinking my way through Japan the first couple of trips. So my case was a little different. Maybe you guys would learn a lot quicker. And I think me now, if I was like I am now and going to Japan for the first time, I think I would learn a lot differently and a lot more easier. But it took me a long time. And also back then I wasn't as confident with my own self and my own abilities. And I really heavily relied on people to do things for me or just be in the group where there's no like responsibility put on me. Yeah, I was a mess back then. I am so proud of like the growth and where I am today. But yeah, for me it took a long time just because I was going through like some stuff in my life. And yeah, but now it's I don't know, I trust myself and I'm able to learn and understand certain things and like cultural aspects of Japan. And I think you guys can too. I really do. But if you do feel like you don't like, you're a little hesitant, just go with somebody who's already been, see if they're like maybe chat them up like, hey, I know you've been to Japan, you want to plan a trip with me? It's gonna be my first time. I want to go with somebody who's actually been before. Or maybe make a friend, because shoot, like me, and like you guys as well, like we all make friends all across the globe. I had so many people that I wanted to meet for the first time traveling to Japan, and those people who lived there helped so much with the culture and navigating and how to do certain things. So yeah, talk to your peers and I'm sure you will be fine. But guys, it is 8 o'clock. I'm hungry. But I want to catch up on just the last bit of comments. Vzac says, I heard Marie from the Aristocats is big in Japan. Yes, she is. Sailor Dizzle says, Brooke, me and Jared were talking about renting a car to go from Aichi from Tokyo this time instead of the bullet train. He wants to road trip Japan style. Wow. I love how like adventurous Jared is with that. Like, oh my gosh. Do you have to like learn how to drive a certain way in Japan? Because they drive on the opposite side of the road that we're used to here, right? So I wonder like how that works if you rent a car in a country that doesn't drive the same way you do. Like, do they allow that, number one? Do you have to go through like a course? Sailor Dizzle says, you and Kurt were a big help. Jared and I got the train system down really well our second trip thanks to you guys. Yay! I love teaching people the train system because when it clicked for me, when I learned it, I'm like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. I know how to explain it easily to other people on how, because I feel like I don't catch on a lot of things. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm intelligent. I'm not going to say I'm not intelligent, but the way that I learn is completely different than like a normal person. And I'm very visual and I have to be actually like shown and walk through. And oftentimes I have to do it myself. Like someone explaining to me, this is how you do it and walking me through it, but I'm doing it myself. That's how I learn. And I feel like we're really good teachers at that because we we have patience and we can take the time to like explain to people who may have never done it before. So I'm so happy that you guys caught on and we're good teachers and it worked out. But yes, I do need to go, but we will definitely stay in touch. Travis, V Dizzle, because you guys are going to be there in November. I really want to go back. And we had so much fun last year too. And the food poisoning set me back. And I got to do the Pokemon Cafe again. Gosh, but with that, you have to start booking it now. Although I remember that one thing that we did. I forgot the site we used, but we had to pay like $30 for somebody to get us Pokemon Cafe tickets. But you know what? It worked. It worked. Anyways, I'm going to go. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. It's Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys do something fun. I'm hoping we're going to do something fun. Kurt is actually off Memorial Day. And it's been really rare that Kurt has like days off. So I'm really looking forward to having a weekend with Kurt where he is off work. So I hope you guys spend some time with your loved ones. And you be safe and eat some good food. And you get to sleep in. If you don't normally get to sleep in, sleeping in is so nice. But anyways, have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, and thanks to everybody who super chatted. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Bye.